I'm so sorry about that. I still have colds, but
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
yeah, it's okay. So let me have my whiteboard. Okay. So today we will be talking four types of tenses. And one of it is what you have seen earlier from the book, the present continuous,
Mhm.
or actually we also call this present progressive. That is from the very first topic of the book, if you would open it. So first of all, let me just give you the sentence pattern of the present continuous or present progressive. Its sentence pattern is, so we have subject
Mm.
plus be verb plus ing form of the verb. Now, what are be verbs? Be verbs are am, is, are, right?
Right.
So if our subject is I, then our be verb will be, what do you think, Mr. John? Am, is, are.
M.
Yes, exactly. If our subject is he, she, or it, our be verb would be am,
It.
is, are. Is, yes. And if it's we, you, and they, then it is
R.
exactly. Wow, you really have gone through that book. So, yep. If our subject is I, then we use am. He, she, it, we use is. We, you, they, we will be using are. Plus the ing form of the verb. So when we say ing form of the verb, could you please give me an example of an ing form of the verb, Mr. Jean?
I'm going to school.
Yes, I am going to school. Wow, that's already a sentence.
Mm.
Let me try that. Let me write it. I am going to school. Perfect. So here is your subject. And then this is, I am not good with my pen. This is your be verb. And then this is ing form of the verb. Right?
Right.
Okay. Now, when do you think do we actually use the present continuous or the present progressive?
Uh, now I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I gonna. I will do.
Ah, yes. Or it is what you are doing right now, right?
Mm.
The current action. Exactly. Very good. So let me just put that there first and erase this. The next one where we will compare this is this one. Present perfect continuous or progressive. So with present perfect continuous, our sentence pattern there is, let's make it a little hard. Later, you will understand why am I putting all of this in one topic. Okay, moment. So with this, I'm really coughing. So okay, so with this, we will be using subject plus has or have plus been plus ing form of the verb. Okay, so with this, if our subject is he, she, and it, then we will be using has
Yes.
plus been plus ing form of the verb. Now, if our subject is, one moment, I, we, you, and they, then we will be using
Have.
exactly have plus been plus ing form of the verb. Earlier, you have given me a sentence. Your sentence was, I am going to school, right?
Right.
This means you are on your way to school. You are probably walking or probably fixing your hair, wearing your uniform to go to school, right? That is the present continuous. One moment. This one. Now, how are we going to turn this into present perfect continuous? What is the subject in this sentence, Mr. John?
I
All right. And then?
have
Mhm,
been going
mhm.
to school.
Very good. I have been going to school. If I may ask, since when?
25 years and for 35 years ago.
Since 35 years ago. Let's
Yeah.
make it a little bit easier. How about give me a year?
음. 어, 6, 3, 12.
But
6.
if you want
어,
But if you want 25 years ago, okay, we could do that. I
네.
have been going to school for 25 years now. Okay. Now let me explain to you what does this mean, right?
I
Mm-hmm.
have I was going I going was I keep going to school
Mm-hmm.
from 25 years ago and now.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's almost there. It's very near. Okay, let us make it clear.
음,
When we use present perfect continuous, let me put a timeline here. Okay, I want to put timeline. And then let's mark this as this is past, this is present, and then this is future. Okay.
Okay.
When we are talking about this, the present continuous, we are talking about here, right?
Right.
Present, what's happening. Now, you are correct with what you have said earlier, because when we talk about present perfect continuous, you started from the past up to the present.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you probably stop because you're doing something. Later, I will discuss you when do we actually stop. But you will definitely continue in the future.
음,
That is present perfect continuous. And that is when we use I have or have been going to school or have been going, has been going. Okay. Now, what do we mean about that? Why did I say you stop and then you continue? Because Mr. Zhang, do you really like study or go to school all the time?
no.
No, right? You have to do something else.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So let's say you are in a restaurant, you're eating with your friends,
음,
and then I saw you. So I said, Mr. Zhang, how are you? And then you said, here, yeah, I'm doing fine. I have my own business and I'm still studying. So I said, wow, you're still studying? Yeah. So how long have you been studying? Oh, I have been studying now for 25 years. So it means 25 years ago, you started studying. But right now, you are not studying because you are eating or
음,
you are with your friends. But probably tomorrow or next week, you will study. Okay. So that is when we actually use has, have, been plus ing.
That means is I keep studying English for 20 years ago, but not now, right?
Not now, but you will tomorrow or maybe later.
Plus, right, right.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
So it is continuous.
Continuous.
It's not finishing.
Mm-mm.
So even me, if I will be using this, I have been teaching English for 15 years now.
Mm.
So 15 years ago, I started teaching. Until now, I am teaching. But let's say I'm not teaching you. Let's say I am out with my husband, go shopping.
Mm-mm.
Of course, I'm not shopping. I am not teaching at that moment. But definitely on Monday, I will go back to gel skills and teach again.
Oh, right.
Okay? So at the time of speaking, probably you're not doing it, but you will do it again tomorrow.
Mm-mm.
So Mr. Zhang, let us try something else. Uh, okay, we only have 10 minutes really. Okay, so let's try something else. Give me another sentence. Something that you do, you have done before,
Mm.
you're currently doing, and you will still continue doing in the future.
Mm. I have worked out for 2 months ago. 2 months. I have been working out for 2 months. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I have been talking. It's okay. So yeah, this is a really, really good sentence. See? Now let us try. Please read it for me, Mr. Zhang.
Mm-mm. I'm
The one that you just created, Mr. Zhang. Can you read it for me once again?
I've been working out for 2 months now.
That's good. See? Instead of how we say it earlier, now it is better,
Mm.
right? So remember, if you want to share something or to tell them something that you have been doing from the past up to the present that you will surely do in the future, you just remember this. Have been, ing.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now, do we have any question with this one?
No, I don't have.
Nothing there. We'll still go back with that. Okay? We're not yet finished with them. That's why I'm not erasing the two of them. Okay. One moment. Let me remove this. Okay. So the next one, the next contender will be, we will be comparing four tenses today. Okay. The next one is this. Let's talk about present perfect.
Mm.
Again, Mr. Zhang, since you are, I believe you're not going to be teaching anytime soon. So we do not really have to memorize the name of present continuous, present perfect, such as those. The only important thing here is you know their patterns and how to use them. So that when you use it on your daily life, it's more conversational. Okay?
Okay.
So with present perfect, here is the sentence pattern. It is subject plus has or have plus PP. So it's the same thing. If your subject is he, she, it, then we will use has. If it's I, we, you, they, then we will use have. Now, what is PP? PP stands for past participle. I know you might have forgotten this already, but past participle is example. Eat, ate, eaten. So This is the base form. This is the past form of the verb. Eaten is the past participle form of the verb. Right? Do we remember now what is past participle?
Yeah.
All right. How about, let's try. Let's just do a little exercise if you remember them. Go,
When
gone,
are gone.
go, went, yes, and gone.
Gone.
Perfect. Great. How about swim? Swim, swam, swam.
Wow.
And this is a common word that we use. Drink,
Drunk.
drink, drank.
Drank. Drunk.
Yes,
Mm.
drunk. Right. So yes, these are the past participles. Okay.
Okay.
Let us talk about how do we use present perfect tense. So we use present perfect tense when something has just ended. Let me use my timeline again. One moment. So this present perfect tense, it happened from the past, and then it just recently finished here. This is the ending. And so it's anymore. But it just ended like right here, probably here. Okay. Do you remember what I was saying back in the office when it still has evidence. Example. Okay. Let me give an example with your sentence here. He I have gone to school. What do you think that this means, Mr. John?
I was going to school, but not now.
Going to school but not now? Or I have gone to school actually means you just arrived home from school. Okay. And you are still probably wearing your uniform. Okay. That's why I said it happened in the past and it just recently ended. Just finished. Okay. One more. This one. Let's use she. She has eaten spaghetti. Okay. What do you think this means?
She already had spaghetti, but I can smell spaghettis. Spaghettis.
Yes, that's true. That's correct. So she has just eaten spaghetti. Maybe she just finished eating. And then you can still smell the spaghetti probably in on her clothes or when she talked, right? That is present perfect. Very good. Now, so when we use subject, has, have, and PP or past participle, that means it just finished and it is still resolving. Okay? There is still evidence. Now, if I will go back again with this sentence, I have gone to school. What do you imagine if I tell you, Mr. Jong, I just, or I have gone to school.
I go to school before.
Yes.
But not now. but
Not now.
but I can realize that you are going to going to school.
Yes, exactly. Okay, cool. So going back to what we have talked about earlier, present continuous, let us use your the sentence that you have given me earlier. I am going to school. Okay. And then how is it again if we do it present perfect continuous? How will it be?
I have been going to school.
Exactly. I have been going to school. And lastly, if it's
Now,
mhm, go ahead. So if it is present perfect, if we use this.
okay.
Mhm.
Uh, I've been I have gone
Yeah,
to school.
that very good. So I have gone to school. Now, Mr. Zhong, can you please explain it to me in very short? What is I am going to school? What does it mean?
Uh, I go to school now.
You're going to school. So can you explain to me the scenario? How is it? Can you explain to me? The yeah.
Uh, I I'm working now to go to school.
Exactly. So you are working now or you're doing something for you to go to school, right? Wearing uniform or probably traveling, driving, walking. So yep, very good. That is present continuous and that is subject be verb ing verb. Okay. Now, what about I have been going to school? Can you tell me the scenario? Give me an example. What does it mean?
I I keep going to school for several
Hmm?
years ago, several years, and now
Yes, yes. And until
until
when?
future.
Until the future.
Yeah. Uh,
Very good, yes. So that's what we mean when we use present perfect continuous. I also remember the one that you gave me earlier. I actually like that. You said, I have been, when you were working out
yeah, uh,
for 2 months,
few
can you say,
months.
yeah.
I have been
Mm-hmm, yes.
working out for 2 months now.
Yeah. So I have been working out for 2 months now. So how is this? How can you explain to me what does this sentence mean?
Uh,
Or
I
give me an example.
started uh, uh, started working out 2 months ago, and
Mhm.
uh, I'm still
Yes,
still working out.
very good. And do you still plan to continue it next week or tomorrow?
Yeah.
Great. So that's how we use uh, present perfect continuous.
Hmm.
So nice. Now, I have gone to school. What about this one? Can you please explain it to me?
Uh, is I uh, I used to go to school before,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
not now.
Yes. Or I have gone to school or present perfect. We use has have plus PP when it just stopped. It just finished. It
Mm-mm.
is still resulting, right? So
Right.
this means um let's say me, if I will say I have gone to school, this means I just got home and I'm still wearing a uniform.
Mm-mm.
So would I say I went to school? No, we use I have gone to school because you're still wearing the uniform. So it is still resulting. There is still evidence, right? So another example, if I am smoking, okay,
Mm.
and then or and then I went inside the room and
Mm.
then it smells like cigarette. I would be saying I have smoked outside.
Mm.
So that means it just recently happened. It just stopped. Okay. So the timeline there is it started from the past and then it just stopped just here, just in the present. It is still inside the present timeline. Okay. Is this clear, Mr. Zhang? Cool.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Great, great. Now, next, the last one is this is where the exciting part is when we compare the four of them.
Mm.
The last one is simple past. So I know we have already talked about simple past, but this is very beneficial for this part.
Mm.
So with simple past, it is simply subject plus past form of the verb. And earlier, you were very good with giving me the past forms of the verb. So give me two more past forms of the verb that you did not say earlier.
Mm. Past,
Yeah, what about walk?
work, work, worked.
Yes. So walk is walked, right? And fly.
Fly. I can't remember.
It's
Fly,
okay.
fly.
It's fine.
Floor.
Yes. What about its past participle? What is it? Fly, flew,
Flight,
flew.
flown. Oh, flown.
That's okay.
Oh,
Even a lot of us doesn't remember a lot of past participles, but
yeah.
it's good to read sometimes. That would help. Okay.
Okay.
And as long as you're talking to me, we will be using a lot of this. Okay. Can you hear my dogs? Yeah. All right. So when we talk about simple past,
Mm.
it simply happened in the past. So the time frame for that is just here in the past. Okay? It's just here. So if you will do this sentence in simple past, how will it be, Mr. John?
Uh, I went to school.
Yes, I went to school. Then what does this mean?
Uh, I just to be there at school.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Can you give me the
That's
scenario? When will you say that? Give me a situation.
uh, my mom when asked me where where were you where have you been?
Where were you earlier, or where were you this morning?
Oh, where were you
Okay.
this morning? Right. So
Yes,
I
and
went
then
to school.
exactly. So if your mother asked you, "Where were you this morning?" and then you answered, "I went to school," are you still wearing uniform?
No.
Not anymore, right? You're
Mm.
all probably have already eaten lunch or even dinner
Mm.
and really freshen up. That is when we use simple past.
Mm.
See how different it is with present perfect, I have gone to school, to simple past, I went to school, right? It's very different.
I got it.
Again? Yes, great. So simple past is just inside the past, and then present perfect from the past, and then it recently ended here.
Mhm.
Present perfect continuous, it started from the past, paused, but will continue in the future.
Mm.
And lastly, present continuous, just inside the present time. Okay, so that is when we use them. And again, present continuous, am, am is are. Oh, I have written different here. Sorry. So again, the B forms is am.
Is
Yeah, am is are. I plus am is she it plus is,
is
and then we, you, they plus are. Okay. Be verbs, present continuous, am is are, perfect continuous, has have plus been plus ing, present perfect, has have plus pp or past participle, simple past, I went to school. Now, here is the fun part, Mr. Jean.
yeah.
I will be erasing this. Let's see if we have really understood it a little something today. Uh, and okay, I have sentences here.
Mm.
Could you please read it all for me?
She is eating chocolates. She
Mm-hmm.
has been eating chocolates.
Yep.
She has eaten chocolates. She ate chocolates.
Okay, very good. Now, could you tell me the situation of these sentences? Let's start with she is eating chocolate.
She is eating chocolate now. Now
Mm-hmm.
she eat.
Yeah.
She
Okay, that's great. So she's currently eating the chocolate, right?
yeah right.
Okay. Second one.
Mm. Uh, she mm, she eating chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, a few a few minutes ago.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. It's still
Yeah,
in the past, a few minutes ago, a few
yeah.
hours ago. And then,
And then and then not now, but she gonna eat
later.
later.
Very good, right? So probably there is this chocolate. So I am eating right now.
Mm,
So I'm eating a chocolate. And then I started eating it earlier, of course.
mm,
And then suddenly my husband arrived
mm,
from work. So he was knocking on the door. What I have done, what do you think will I do? Of course, I will leave my chocolates here
mm,
and then go downstairs to open the door,
mm.
right? But then after opening the door, what do you think will I do next?
Uh, where
Is
is
it
my chocolate?
yes? I will continue eating the chocolate.
uh,
Okay, very good. And then the third one,
she has she uh, she she kept eating chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
but not now. But I can recognize it.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
No.
correct. Because how did you recognize that she has eaten chocolates?
If 뭐지?
That's
포장지로.
what?
There are so many garbages or
Very good. Yes. So the wrapper is
wrapper.
empty.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. And she has chocolate on her
Yeah,
face.
right.
That's nice. That's really good. How about the last one?
uh, she ate chocolates at the past at the special past moment.
Mm-hmm.
Not special, just
Just finish.
just
Done. Yeah. Are there garbage everywhere or is
mm.
her face dirty still?
No. We don't know. She ate,
No evidence.
but
We just know. Probably she said it.
Mm,
Very good. So yes, that is how we actually use these four tenses, Mr. Jean.
okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Do we have any question about it?
No, it's perfect.
Awesome.
Mm,
Okay. So I have just stopped shared.
okay.
Now thank you so much for
Thank you.
attending today's class, Mr. Jean.
Yeah,
We
thank.
will continue this tomorrow. I mean on Monday.
Okay. Mm,
Yes. So on Monday we will have different sets of tenses that we would compare like this. And
okay.
also, please use these sentence patterns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So that's it for now, Mr. Zhang. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
a great day ahead.
you.